Hello, welcome to today's audio log. It is 8 p.m. on the 3rd of July 2024. I'm annoyed with myself for not remembering to do an audio log yesterday. I forgot to do it before the D&D session, and then, like usual, after the D&D session ended, we continued to hang out until the early hours of the morning, and I just forgot to do it. I was distracted. I think the most annoying part is that the day before, on Monday, I said that I was on a little bit of an unbroken streak of uploads, and then the day after I break it. So it's whatever. I mean, it's happened before. But yeah. Yesterday was a good day though. Yeah, generally, like, yesterday was a good day. D&D was fun. The stuff that we did after D&D, man, there was so much. I'm not going to go into details, but I laughed, I think, the hardest I've ever laughed in my life. We were just talking and something stupid was said, and it sent me into a fit of laughter. I think I was laughing for like 10 minutes straight, maybe longer. It was crazy. I was in pain. I felt exhausted. My stomach was hurting. My face was hurting because I was smiling so much. I mean, I suppose that's all good things, right? But oh man, that was crazy. So yeah, I had a good night, at least. You know, I missed the audio log, and I had a good night, so it was fine. Today has been pretty good as well, I suppose. Fairly normal. Um, Went out earlier, took Luna for a walk, which was nice. The weather has definitely returned to classic British weather now. There's clouds overhead. It's kind of overcast. There was a hint of rain earlier. But I think we're supposed to be getting another small heat wave in like a few weeks or something like that. And I definitely welcome the warmer weather because even though I complained about it, I was enjoying it. I complained because I'm British, and that's what we do. We complain about things. It's just the way it works over here. But yeah, it's been a nice day. I haven't done a whole lot, to be honest. Usually I would do board games on a Wednesday, but I just wasn't feeling up to it today. Kind of the same as last week. I didn't do that either, or do it then either. Just not really feeling up to it at the moment. I wanted to spend my time differently, and so I did. But I'm sure they're having a great time regardless. Yeah. I watched a film yesterday. I think it's kind of an old-ish film. Well, I say old, I mean like within the past 20 years probably, so not that old, but it was a film called The Equalizer with Denzel Washington as the leading role. I believe there's 3 of those. I've never seen them, so I wanted to start, and I did. I think tonight once I'm done here with this audio log, I'm going to have a shower, and then I'm going to watch the second Equalizer film before I go to bed. Or maybe I'll save it for tomorrow, because actually it's getting a bit late And I think if I start it now, I'm going to be interrupted towards the end because Luna will be brought upstairs for bed. And I don't want that to happen, so maybe I'll save it for tomorrow. But yeah, I've had a good week so far. I made some slight adjustments to the final script for this audio log project last night. I would say it's almost done. It's not terribly long. Like, I think months ago when I was thinking about the conclusion of this project, I was thinking to myself, I should do something a bit different for the final one. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that because it would ruin the consistency of the format of this project, you know? So it's just going to be like an average length video. I'm going to be talking like usual. And yeah, that's probably going to be it, to be honest. I have thought a little more about what I'm going to do afterwards. I'm thinking, well, first of all, I'm thinking I might just, once I do the episode on the 13th of July, I might just take the rest of the month off, not bother doing any other logs until maybe August, and then starting up again with a new project. Now, I don't want to commit to anything just yet, but it's just an idea that I've had. I thought it might be, well, it would make sense to begin a new project focusing mainly on my progression through my Korean studies, since, that is what I'll be going to university for. So I could, extend that project to the entirety of my time at uni. So it would be at least 4 years, maybe. And I think it would be cool to kind of like how this project is. Now that I can look back now at the first episodes that I recorded and see how dramatically different they are. I think it would be cool to do the same for my progression through the Korean language, starting at, an absolute beginner up until, my 4th year at uni, where I'm hoping to be somewhat competent with the language at that point. I think it would be, kind of cool to compare those two different states, like what was I like as a beginner, and what will I be like in the future as someone with a degree in the language. So yeah, I thought that might be interesting. It pertains to the next chapter of my life, and yeah, I don't know, just an idea, but at the moment it is the only one I have, so it's probably going to happen if I'm being honest. And it also, like, when I say it's going to be focused on my progression through the Korean language, I'm not going to be recording them in Korean because, right now I can't do that. But I think at least in every episode there should be some kind of like some kind of what am I trying to say? Like in every episode there should be some sort of point of progression, like where I can look back. I know what I mean in my head. I'm not explaining it very well at all. I apologize. I know what I mean, and that's all that matters for now. It will make sense in the future, I'm sure. Um, but yeah, it will still be in English, obviously. There just may be some additional Korean bits in there. Probably me talking about where I am currently so that I can get, like, so I can gauge my actual progression. That's what I was trying to say. Um, so yeah, I think that might do it for today. Um, I will be back tomorrow because I have no plans really, so I shouldn't miss it. Um, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for the next one, and yeah, I'll catch you then. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and that you're doing well in general. Okay, see you tomorrow. Good night.